My name's Kim Hurst. I'm a psychologist with the Eating Disorder Program on the Gold Coast, and I provide Maudsley family-based treatment for children and adolescents with anorexia nervosa. It was developed in the 80s by Christopher Dare at the Maudsley Hospital in London and was later manualised by James Locke and Daniel Lagrange. It's an intensive outpatient treatment that requires substantial commitment from family members to attend all therapy sessions. Parental figures are asked to take responsibility and leadership in refeeding their malnourished child. Children and adolescents up to the age of 18 residing at home with their families are the most suitable clients for FBT. There are several core principles that make up Maudsley family-based treatment, and the first is, as a therapist, we're not really focused on why or how the anorexia has emerged. Rather, we focus on taking action. We see the family as being the key resource to bring about recovery in their young person. Externalisation of the anorexia is used, so this means that what we try and do is separate the anorexia from the young person, so that the target of the intervention is the anorexia, not the child or the family. Hospitalisation is only a temporary solution because we think that recovery can come about at home. And of course, medical issues always precede adolescent issues. It is the most empirically based treatment for adolescents and children, and there have been a number of randomised control trials to work out the effectiveness of this type of therapy. And overall, the results have been really quite fantastic in that 70 to 90% of young people going through the treatment recover after 1 year. So these results have contributed clearly to the efficacy of treatment of eating disorders. Treatment is broken up into 3 basic phases that this happens over the course of a year. The first is the focus on refeeding. The second is called transition from parental control to adolescent independence. And the third focuses on adolescent issues and termination. So in phase 1, where the focus is refeeding, sessions are usually scheduled weekly, and there's approximately 1 to 16 sessions over the course of a couple of months. Therapy focuses on the dangers of malnutrition associated with anorexia. And weight restoration clearly is the main focus, whereby we ask parents to take charge of the anorexia by establishing firm and clear limits around food needing. If the young person has siblings, we also utilise them, and they have a very important role in providing support and encouragement to their brother and sister during this very difficult phase. A key session in phase 1 is the family meal. So this is where we ask parents to bring in a meal to share with their family, and us as the therapist observe and coach the parents in how to be consistent and firm around their requests to get the young person to eat. So the aim of the family meal is to get the child to eat 1 more mouthful than the anorexia wants her to. In phase 2, the focus is on handing back the responsibility of food needing to the young person. Sessions are usually scheduled fortnightly and span over the course of maybe 2 to 5 months. Basically, once the sufferer is physically well again and able to maintain weight, treatment then starts to shift and focus on encouraging the parents to help their young person to take more control and responsibility over their food needing once again. In phase 3, the focus is on adolescent issues and termination. The sessions are held monthly for a period of 2 to 3 months. The end goal of Maudsley treatment is for kids to be healthy and happy and be able to manage their own food needing. In the final phase of treatment, we start to focus on establishing a healthy adolescent identity, one that's separated from the anorexia, and healthy family relationships are also the focus of treatment. Due to the nature of anorexia, which causes an adolescent to truly fear the effects of food and weight gain, the anorexic adolescent will of course resist eating, especially the amounts and kinds of food that are necessary for weight gain. So the Maudsley approach empowers the parents to help rather than have them watch passively by on the sidelines. The treatment involves compassionate yet persistent and firm expectations from the parents that their child will eat the amounts of food that can reverse the effects of starvation and help them gain weight. So we've just spent some time talking about Maudsley family-based treatment as being the evidence-based treatment for children and adolescents with anorexia. However, it's not suitable for everyone. If you would like to access health professionals and get some support for your eating disorder, you can call the Eating Disorders Association and they'll be able to help you and refer you to a specialist service that can meet your needs.